This tutorial is for exercise 5 of lesson 9, continuing with basic tables. So, what we want to do is we want to code this table that you see in the picture without instructions. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to open up the table tag, and as you'll notice there's a white background and there's no border on it. So we're going to give it a border attribute equal to 0. Then we're going to jump right in, code the open up the table row. Next, we're going to place TD BG color, and this is equal to 0000 FF. And we want to change the font color here too, so we got to add the font tag. We also want to put a emphasis, so we want to put strong. Web page, and then go ahead and close the strong tag. That basically makes it bold is what it does. And then close the font tag. From here we want to then close the cell tag for that specific cell. Similar to this, because we have 4 columns in the first row, I'm just going to copy and paste this because it will speed up the process immensely. So because we have 4, we want to do it 4 times in the first row. Now what we're going to have to do is go through and change the BG color. And actually note, the only thing we're going to have to change is the description, it looks like, or the thing that is in between the text that appears. So in this one, we'll write description. In this one we'll write hits. And in this one we'll write month. So if we were to save and view it, we would see the first column, or the first row, and the 4 columns right there. Next, what we want to do is we want to close that first rows tag by typing TR. We need to then enter another row tag, typing TR, and this time it will be TD equals BG color for background color. This is equal to 00 FF. Now we want to have a link in this one, so we have to add the href tag, ahref equals http :// and I'm just going to link it to the Apple website. And I'm going to change it to Apple. Go ahead and close the A tag and close the TD tag. So now that we have that, looks good. And we need to continue on doing column 2, 3, and 4 of this row. So to save us, well, actually, no, I'm going to do the first one, and then I'm going to copy and paste. So, TD BG color equals # 00 4 Fs. And this is going to say main page linking to all pages. Then we're going to close that tag. So now what we can do is we can use that for the next two. And now we need to change the text that appears. And so in this one, it's going to be 3912. But we need to put a strong attribute to give it that bold look. And then we need to close the strong tag. After that, we want to add this, and we want to have it say February 98. We've closed the TV tag, so now we're on to our last row. Because there's another link that says Cool Tricks, what we need to do is use what we use there to put it in here. It just makes sense to do it that way. Now, instead of using the apple.com, let's use Microsoft this time, .com. And this time it'll say Microsoft. Okay, let's give ourselves a little bit of space here so we can see what we're doing by adding a couple returns. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to add 3 more columns in the third row so that we can show this. So we should just borrow from the lines above to save us from creating too much work for ourselves. So copy paste those 3 lines, and it's not going to say the same thing as it says up there, so it's going to say here HTML Cool Tricks. Still got a strong attribute here. It's going to say 2514, and that's February 98 as well. So now what we need to do is we need to close that tr tag, close the row, and then subsequently close the table. So file save or Control S, your keyboard shortcut, and let's take a look at it. Would you look at that? We have ourselves a little table. I'll zoom in on it a little bit so we can see it a bit better. And the link should work, and it does. My internet is just being a bit slow right now. And let's see if the Microsoft one works as well. Should. It is just being a tad bit slow. There we go. So there you have it. So you can see now that we can in fact create coding and a table that has links within it, and you can change color, you can do all sorts of different things, make it bold by using the strong tag. So there you have it.